and welcome to SIBOS 2018 in Sydney. I'm Hannah Wallace, and with me now is Greg Watson, Global Head of Sales for Fenergo, and we're talking about transforming financial services with digital KYC and CLM. Hello Greg, thank you very much for speaking with me today.
No problems.
Firstly, can you tell me what are the biggest challenges facing financial institutions with regards to client onboarding and CLM?
I think at the moment the client experience is probably one of the biggest challenges. I think it's pretty grim across the board. I think clients find it sort of clunky, they don't understand what information they're being asked for, and overall it's a pretty suboptimal process. I think also internally it can be really inefficient. There's a lot of duplication of effort, there's a lot of silos, there's a lot of operational inefficiencies in the process.
All right, and looking ahead then, what will the client onboarding process look like in the future?
I think digital, it's going to be automated. There's so many opportunities in terms of making improvements from where we are today. I think outsourcing some of the work to the clients in terms of client self-service is something that clients actually want. I think straight through processing, using automation, taking away some of the operational inefficiencies. So I think the good news is there's a significant amount of upside for banks in terms of making that experience better for their clients, but also for themselves.
All right, and how will new innovative technologies such as AI and blockchain revolutionize KYC compliance and help across the board with organizations?
I think a huge opportunity there to embrace some of those technologies, and I think in really practical ways. So I think digital often for us means automation. So how do we automate things that are highly manual today? So I think the ability to use something like OCR to bring in information, ingest it, machine read it, take away the manual input that's associated with that. Operational efficiencies there are abound in the process. So I think also something like blockchain. I think blockchain we think is going to be a big deal. I think it's sort of the 2.0 of utilities in terms of being able to share and mutualize the effort associated with regulatory compliance, with document creation, storage, sharing, etc. Really big opportunities.
And finally, Greg, how can financial institutions build a path towards embracing a digital client lifecycle management?
I think it's challenging. I think you need to build consensus across the organisation, which is not always easy, across different functional silos. I think bringing that all together is really, really key. I think you also need then a vision to be really clear on where you're going, but you really need to understand where you are at the moment. You need to bridge that gap, and I think then you need some pragmatism. You need to be able to look at what you can achieve within a 6-month window, show some early wins, and then build towards it.
Fantastic. Well, Greg, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.